Okay. Let's do this. Okay, I just got on the treadmill and I'm going to be chatting with you for the next 30 minutes. So if you want to hang out with me, then we can chat. It's gonna get a little loud. Maybe I should go up 3.5 so it's not super loud. You're gonna hear my foot, my walking pattern, but I wanted to go live on YouTube because I haven't gone live in a long time. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I am in the middle of a 150-day workout challenge. So what that means is I am trying to work out every day for the 150-day duration. Now, I have missed, I think, 1 or 2 days. And when I say I've missed those days, it means that I haven't actually gone to work out as an intention going to work out. That doesn't mean that I haven't actually physically moved during the day. So I just want to make that clear that I have worked out on that day that I technically missed as a true workout, because I always, every single day, get up and I do things. So technically I moved on those days. I just didn't do a specific workout on those days. I don't even know if I can see a chat. Oh my goodness. I hope that somebody joins so that we can chat during this thing. Because I haven't done a live on YouTube in a very long time. And normally when I do a live, it's through my desktop. And that typically is because I'm doing a specific topic that's talking around social strategy, showing up online, improving your online presence, or some sort of design aspect of social media. So typically that's what my lives are talking about. And not to say that I'm not going to talk about that tonight, but I think that typically I'm not on the treadmill when I'm doing it. So if you've been following me, you've probably seen that my content isn't necessarily shifted, but it's definitely more personal. So you're going to see a lot more of what I do on a day-to-day basis in my content, because I think that that helps you understand where I'm coming from when it comes to how I think, where my ideas come from, what my life is like, and what my goals are. Because you guys watching, whenever you watch, either if it's on a live or if it's on a static post or if it's connecting with me on LinkedIn or whatever, you are informing my content, because I do look at the comments and see hey, what do people want to know more about? What do they want to see more of? What do you like that I'm actually putting out, right? And I look at a lot of the trends. I look at the trends and I'm I'm not going to do that trend. I know a lot of times people don't like to do trends on social media because they think people are going to laugh at me. People are going to laugh at you. People are going to be why did you like that? Why are you like that, right? So there's a lot of stuff that is negative that comes out of things. But you know what? I found that if you try something and it works, right? Then it worked. But if you don't try it, you know that it definitely didn't work because you didn't try it, right? So there's a lot of times that I'm putting together content and I'm press post, press the post button. Just take chances on yourself, right? Take a good chance on yourself and try to make it feel like it's worth something. It's worth your time to do. So for me, getting on the treadmill right now at 9 o'clock at night is not something that I wanted to do, because I had already eaten dinner. I had already settled down a little bit. But I was like, you know what? I'm on this 150-day workout challenge. So I'm on it. So even though I'm walking, I'm still like, this is exercise. This is exercise. And I have to just keep thinking about what my end goal is supposed to be. What is my end goal of actually doing 150 days of working out? And the end goal is obviously feeling better and being more healthy. But really, for me, it's about fitting in my clothes, because I have had 2 kids. I refuse, absolutely refuse, to buy clothes to fit a larger body than what I already have. Number one, it's wasteful, right, for me to just spend money on clothes. Like, I do have pregnancy clothes and post-pregnancy clothes like that, but I was like, gosh, I cannot, number one, afford it, and number two, I like the clothes that I have, and I really, really, really want to fit into them. So that's kind of another part of like me getting on the treadmill, is that I really want to fit into the clothes that I already own. And that's part of like the end all, be all goal for me, because I really like those clothes. I haven't seen them because they've been packed for so long, but they're so pretty. And if you know, when you talk about clothes or bags or shoes, like today, we went to the mall and I was like, I think I need to go into Burlington Coat Factory just to look at the shoes. Not because I bought any shoes. I just wanted to see if anything was cute or on sale or had a potential, right? Like, for me, it's like, if you have that potential, you could be going home, right? So for me, that was like a thing today, is seeing if any of the shoes were speaking my language, right? So that was one thing. And two, I know in the description I said I was going to be talking about life, the week ahead, social strategy, and I feel like everything is kind of like turned on its head over the last week. Now, what I mean by that is you've got ChatGPT. I went to this online webinar by the Associated Press. I was talking about ChatGPT in journalism. And then I was like, oh my gosh, mind blown, right? All this different new information about how it's being used by BBC News, by students at, all these different universities, how it can be reverse engineered to find original content, all this stuff, right? And then I'm like, I got ChatGPT. Now I'm looking up in new resources, ChatZero.me. Is that what it's called? ChatZero.me? GPTZero.me, which is a whole other aspect of things. And I'm like, whoa. Okay, so we have that going into the new week. Then we've got, on the pop culture side, right, we've got Miley Cyrus backyard sessions, right? Backyard sessions where she's supposed to be celebrating the anniversary of Wrecking Ball. And I'm like, rocking like a wrecking ball, right? Then you've got me getting onto Instagram like I have never before, because I just like, let me just try it. Let me just try a different strategy, okay? Now, when you talk about social strategy, I'm always talking about like, how am I going to engage with the audiences that I, one, already have, and then two, want to have, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me see what's happening on Instagram. What's popping? What's popping? And for me, I decided that my strategy on Instagram is going to be, I know you came here for my stories, and I'm going to focus not on reels, not on posts, but on storytelling. And the reason that I settled on that for Instagram is I like the story function. I like being able to do stories. I'm not really a fan of creating reels all the time. it's just not, I don't know, for some reason, I don't like creating reels inside of Instagram. I've started, just as of last week, creating shorts inside of YouTube Shorts. And to me, I'm trying to like gauge my audience, right? Gauge you watching. Who likes it? Who doesn't like it? Who likes the TikToks that I bring over to YouTube Shorts, right? Just trying to gauge like which posts and which shorts are doing better based on where they're coming from, right? So I kind of have figured out what I like. And I feel like when you know that you like to do something, you're more committed. You have a better attitude about it. You are, like I said, if you like it, you're gonna do it. So I changed my bio on my Instagram, and I was like, I know you came here for my stories because I want to encourage, number one, people to go to my stories, and two, people to engage with my stories. Secondly, I upped the ante on my YouTube community. There was a time I did, I think 3 to 6 months, where I posted I scheduled this, I posted every single hour, 24 posts a day. I think it was for 3 months straight. Facebook groups, now they're called communities, but Facebook groups, right? I was like a mad woman. I was like a crazy woman over there. And now that I am really like laser focused into YouTube, I want to get to that monetization point. I want to show people like, if you are laser focused, you can totally do it. That I was like, you know what? Why am I not focusing on building community here on this platform? And I know that it sounds like really weird, but you know, like people are like, oh, well, not everybody sees your posts on every platform. But you are talking to different audiences on every different platform because people come to certain platforms for different kinds of experiences. I don't go to Pinterest for the same experience that I go to on LinkedIn. It's just not the case, right? And so, same with YouTube. I know that people have seen my YouTube account, and sometimes I'm doing more informative stuff, tutorials, question and answer, interviews, and stuff like that. But I wasn't focused on the community side, right? I'm always answering questions, like when people have questions about my videos, right? But I was never posing the question. Like, I think recently I said, how many best friends do you have? Do you have a cat or a dog? I don't know. There was a lot of questions that I've asked, like in polls and stuff like that. But it's kind of like, if you're not willing to engage with your audience, how do you expect them to engage back with you, right? So I took what my process was on Facebook, where I was varying my content so much. It was great. It was news, pop culture, questions, polls, and information about the community, what they could do to better themselves on social media, but also giving rewards, right? If you are part of the community, you're gonna benefit, right? You're gonna benefit not only from the knowledge and the expertise that I'm posting, but also from just being here, right? So I was posting about that and scheduling for the first time on YouTube inside of my community. And I thought, why have I not been doing this before? Why, right? And it's so simple. It's just so simple. It's not something I'm gonna post 24 posts a day, because that was insane. That was like an insane, mad woman type of move. Like, why? Why? Because nobody wants 24 notifications every day. So-and-so posted, so-and-so posted, so-and-so posted. It's nice, but it's not sustainable, right? So I thought, let me make like, I don't know, 4 posts a day. Around 6 o'clock in the morning, around 11 a.m., maybe 2 or 3 in the afternoon, right? And then again at like, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock at night, right? So I started developing where I think the sweet spot is, right? I do have TubeBuddy, so I need to look into that more to see if they have analytics on how my posts are doing inside of my community, in addition to how my videos are doing just on YouTube, right? The shorts and the longer form videos. But I was kind of like, why had I not been doing that before? And why was I always posting like I was before? On TikTok, I was posting in my profile my Instagram handle and my YouTube handle. And I was like, why am I posting two? Why do you want to confuse people about where you want them to go? Yes, it's great if you have both. I know a lot of people on TikTok are like, hey, visit my Instagram. I'm more fun over there. I've seen that a lot, right? Or I have more followers over there. That's not my mission anymore. My mission is monetizing YouTube based on the content creation that I already do, right? So if you're like me and you're trying to boost your YouTube account, simplify your life, because that's really how you're going to make those moves. That's how you're going to make the moves, is really drilling down on one channel that you want people to go to. And that channel, like YouTube, it offers you a way for people to get to your website. It offers you a way to give them a link so that they can visit you somewhere else. But it also offers you that monetization aspect. And if you can hit it, then they don't have to go anywhere else for you to make money, right? You can also make money if you're trying to use your affiliate links or brand deals within your content. So it's really important to think about how you're going to direct people, to steer people, not to 14 different directions. If they find you on other platforms, let's say they find you on LinkedIn, they find you on Instagram, they find you on YouTube, you want to direct them to one place, yes, your website, or wherever it is that you are making money, right? If that's your goal. Or helping a nonprofit make money, right? Whatever the mission is. But if you are directing them to 14 different places, it's not going to help you. So my TikTok, I deleted the link to go to Instagram, because I'm not trying to get people to go to Instagram. Yes, if they find me on Instagram, they're going to be directed to my YouTube or to my website, right? And I think that makes a lot more sense right now because of the goals that I outlined, right? If you are trying to monetize Instagram, then you would do your social strategy a little bit differently, right? It's really important to know where you're trying to go. Know what you're good at. Drill down on that. And I'm not trying to say niche down, because you could be the niche, right? That's why celebrities are celebrities, right? Instead of it being like a celebrity who's also something else. It's like, no, they're a celebrity first because of whatever talent they have, you know? So anyway, so it's kind of been a crazy week. So we've got Fashion Week going on. Paris, trying to get my French going. I had the opportunity to buy tickets, but none of the events that I wanted to go to were available. So that happened last week. And then I'm doing a Pinterest TV this week on Tuesday. It's called Fashion Books for Fashion Girlies. So I hope that you show up on Pinterest TV with me. And I'm just really excited about what can happen, right? Because you just never know. And I think that when you are trying to be in the moment and open to like the opportunities that can come, then it's great because you're more receptive. You're more willing to like jump, right? So willing to jump. For me, I have this whole teeth journey that I'm on. You probably have seen a few of my videos about my invisible aligners. I'm developing a lisp right now, trying to get that gone. I have them in like 10 hours a night. It's like that. So it's kind of hard to sleep with them because it's in your mouth, right? And then also, like, it keeps me up a few times, or it has kept me up a few times, because it hurts a little bit, you know? You're moving your teeth, and that's not just a small feat, right? But I've really been like energized over the past like 5 days. Maybe it's because I'm doing this whole workout thing, who knows? But I do think that it's been helpful to have a vision. And one of the things that I did is I put my vision board on my desktop. Sorry, my battery's about to die. I put my vision board on my desktop computer, on my computer. So every time I go to log in, I see it, which I've never done that before. Sometimes people print out their vision board and they put it like on the wall, or they make it on like a card, like a board with pins and stuff like that, a cork board. I actually put it on my desktop, and it helps me to see those goals every single day, right? So hopefully, we're gonna hit some of those this year. But since my battery is gonna die, I think I'm going to hop off. Maybe you will visit again for Treadmill and Chill. Hopefully it's not too loud. I'll watch it back if it saves this episode as a live stream back. But I'll catch you on the next one.